Sanjay, if I may, you're there in Mumbai, in the commercial capital of India. Do you believe that India's secular democracy and secular system is under threat?
India is not a member of OGP. My private views are that this is indeed an area of concern that we are seeing. So let me just tell you, to join OGP, there are 4 eligibility criteria, and one of them is protection of civic space. And India right now does not meet the criteria. And that is indeed a worry. And of course, there is the religious polarization issue that you mentioned, which is indeed an issue of concern, Sri.
Sanjay, I got to ask you, what you guys are trying to do is great, very positive, and I think very noble. One of your big things is empowering citizenry, normal folk, to help shape policies that impact their lives. Yes. I couldn't agree more, but what do you say to pushback from critics who go, look, normal citizens may not have the expertise to shape policy, one, so therefore they should have less input, and two, I mean, taken to its logical conclusion, given too much say, populist politics. We've seen what's been happening in the U.S. and many other developed worlds as well, with anti-vaxxers, etc. It can get out of hand. Wouldn't you agree?
Yes, there is a spectrum, Martin. So I'll give you an example. In Madrid, Spain, the government set aside 100 million euros at a local government level, where citizens set priorities for the budget. Citizens decide what projects should be funded. And a lot of politics is local. Citizens want to be able to vote for their schools, for their roads, and so on. And in Madrid, the CIDE Madrid, which is the platform, has become the second most used platform by citizens. And citizens can indeed have say on which health or education or roads should be rehabilitated. So that is definitely a case. In Nigeria, citizens give feedback on whether health clinics are working. That's a local thing on which they have expertise, on which they have values. But you're right that there are limits, Martin, on how far you can go. But there are lots of areas where citizens have information, they have interest, and they can be empowered to shape services. In Ukraine, where there was a lot of oligarchs capturing public procurement processes. Go ahead. You wanted to ask something?